Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brad. I want to talk about the first time that you make a sale, the first time that you break through, the first step, and what that does for you in terms of your business. So, one of the biggest things that I run into with my mentees is that, it's something I identify with. It's that the problem with asking for more money or, creating a business that generates more money is really not so much a problem with the execution of doing the task. Most of the tasks that are required of entrepreneurs, it's funny, like school was way, it was a lot more work. I think back to high school, the homework that we had to do, or college, it was just an insane amount of work. You have 6 different classes, you have homework for these different bullshit classes, and, these reports and all this shit you had to do, you had to study, you had to read. I mean, it's completely fucking insane. And then I think about what I have to do to execute for a client, and, it has almost, like if I had to compare it to college or high school, the level of execution that goes into, my business the way that it is right now is like honestly about half as much as it was with school. The difference is that school is like, oh no, you do this, you do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. You color in between the lines. Being an entrepreneur is very much like fuck the lines, like literally you're just like fuck the lines, I'm doing this shit, I'm skipping over the lines, I'm doing things my way, like I set the rates, I set the brand, I'm being creative, I'm breaking the rules. That's the way that I do it, is that I don't operate within, these little constraints, because if I did, I wouldn't be able to, it's funny, I had a family member, I lost a big client the other day, and it was actually, very unfair what they did to me, and they lost a big client. And I went to a family member, and me personally, I'm 29. I didn't graduate college. I went to community college for a little while. I had I had like a fucking 1.3 GPA in high school. So, despite the fact that, I've helped certain businesses generate millions of dollars of sales of their supplements, I've helped generate millions of impressions very quickly for new businesses. I've helped launch very successful ad campaigns and, had, very prophetic predictions about markets and stuff like that. And, again, this is not me, jerking myself off, like, oh, I'm so special, I'm so good. I'm just saying, I've done some shit in business that I'm proud of, and they didn't view it as important. If I was, pass that along to, some corporate drone, they'd be like, wait, where's the MBA? Where's this? Where's that? I'm like, well, you actually don't need an MBA to, sell your product and figure out, how to get your product to the market. Most guys that I meet with that understand the business, not corporate guys. Corporate guys, you need an introduction. You need somebody to say, yes, he's very good at marketing, so on and so forth. Then you get your foot in the door. But most guys that I meet cold that, have a startup, they're tech savvy, they understand the internet, not like these old dinosaur guys that don't even understand simple shit about the internet. They're people that I can, just talk to, and then they understand the value. So anyway, we got way off of my main point. My main point was you can't understand that, your value, your thoughts, your creativity, your hustle, your ability to put together a brand, your ability to go out and market something or create a graphic or do something, related to getting sales does translate into real money and real value in the marketplace. And it's a confidence thing, it's a brainwashing thing, it's a fucked up thing, but you progressively unwire yourself. You unwire yourself. You take the training wheels off. That's the keys to freedom that I've been finding, is it's just taking the training wheels off, taking the training wheels off, taking the training wheels off, the crutches, throwing them, well, actually the crutches get ripped away. The crutches get ripped away. The easy money gets ripped away, I found. and then you're left with your skills that you've been developing hopefully the whole time. And you know, you keep developing these skills, and the easy money goes away. You know, the clients that you had that were you know, not so hard on you, not so demanding, and then you have to go back out into the marketplace and like get clients, and it's scary, and then you just do it and you make it happen. You realize, holy shit, I had it in me the whole time. I am valuable. I can't even believe this. I'm more valuable than most people. Oh my God. Like, I have more of, you know, I have more assertiveness. I have better networking skills. I have better people skills. I have better selling skills. I have an understanding of the internet. I have an understanding of marketing. I have an understanding of, you know, all these different things that are fucking valuable. Oh my God, this is amazing. And then you put it out there, and it's like, wow, you know, I really am that guy. You just like keep taking off the training wheels, and then you know, you find yourself, you know, on the cusp of pulling in, you know, $1 million a year. You find yourself on the cusp of creating a business system that is incredibly effective, and getting, you know, you did such a good job with this one guy's stuff that he's about to refer you 10 other clients who are each going to pay you, you know, $20,000 to manage their, you know, their AdWords and their social media. You know, like, that's what happens. That's what's happening to me right now. That's why I'm talking about it. You know, I'm literally at a point where, you know, I had one guy kind of screw me over in the past week. Fine, fuck him. I don't care. Went on to create a new system for getting proposals out there and getting clients, so that, you know, essentially the way that it is, you know, full transparency, basically, I have, you know, VAs, you know, people that I pay, you know, freelancers to send out 60 to 100 proposals on Upwork, Craigslist, and, you know, that's one way that I have found to get clients. Send out, you know, literally 600 messages a day, which we haven't even been doing. We've only been sending out about 200, but I got like 2 to 3 leads per day for the past, I'm actually going to say more like 4 to 5 actually. So I had about 4 to 5 leads per day for the past 3-4 days. And every single day I got on the phone and I talked to them, and I expressed what I could do for their business with, you know, social media marketing, search engine optimization, graphic design. Like, I have all these things that I learned to do through starting my own businesses and being involved in this internet marketing crazy fucking world for 5 years. And, you know, I have all these things I know how to get, you know, good work done. I know how to manage people. I know how to, you know, get shit done very quickly. I'm also the type of person that, you know, like, I can't have something be undone. You know, if something is not good the way that I am, I have to fix it. I don't feel good unless it's fixed. So if the client doesn't have good work done, I have to fix it. You know, I have to give them good work. Otherwise, I don't feel good. So, you know, it's like those combinations of traits that kind of allowed me to become pretty, you know, like, I'm on the cusp of really doing something fucking insane right now. Like, dude, like, it's just, God is so good, and is so amazing. Like, if I keep talking like this, I'll start crying. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. It's so insane how everything happened. So insane. Like, such an insane process that you could not have ever guessed would have happened. Like, you know how they say, like, oh, you go to school, and then you go to be an intern, and then you go to work, and then you get married, and then while you're married, you get promoted. It's like, that is so not what I went through. Like, I went through literal, like, fucking hell. I went through, like, so much hell to get to this point. You know, I've had, you know, family kicking me when I was down, losing clients, barely getting by, living in horrendous places, living on couches. Just, I've gone through so much shit that it's made me so, like, man, and you know, now I'm at a point where I've built enough value. I've learned enough. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. You know, I just came from a corporate environment where I was dealing with like ex Wall Street people who ran like you know, sweatshop. That's pretty much sweatshops, like financial sweatshops, like they call it boiler rooms. This dude used to run a boiler room at a company that I just worked for. You know, he's supposed to be a client, but he like insisted that, you know, oh, you promised me, yes, I'm gonna give you business, I'm gonna give you all the clients, you're not gonna have to build a business, I'm gonna give it to you. Never did. Never did. He never did. Because he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand that I actually had as much value as I did. You know, I took his company from launch. Dude, I took this fucking guy's company from launch to 3 months. I got him 10,000 unique visitors a day, 10 million impressions, 10 to 15 million impressions per month with a $3,000 to $5,000 ad spend. I did that. You know, he's the top ranked on Google for all of the related search terms. He's the top. So I learned all that shit. But yet he still felt the need to fuck me, you know, in favor for somebody who really isn't going to, you know, he doesn't know what it is. He's a corporate guy. But anyway, I learned all those skills. I learned about getting up at 4:30 in the morning, getting to the office at 5:30. I've done that. I learned about dressing in suits. I learned, you know, the reason I didn't dress in a suit today is because I'm skating on my boosted board and I don't want to get it all dirty. The woman in the cleaner said, like, you know, you got to stop doing that. And I lost the client and I don't feel secure skating in my suit and fucking in my suit. So I didn't wear it today, but I'm going to start wearing the suits again because now I closed a whole bunch of new business. So, I mean, shit, man, even like 2 days ago when all this went down and he just like he's like, you're terminated. That was like last week. I went through major panic. I was like, how am I going to do this? It literally, I had to do it. I had to. I had no other way. And now I'm too busy right now. I'm too busy. I'm on the cusp of getting paid. Literally, it seems like it's about to be like 7 figures up in this bitch. For real. And it was all generated due to that, what I just said, like having the VAs send out the messages. Actually, my mentees, I have a mentorship group of guys I mentor. And, you know, they actually had me, gave me this lead. It was a lot of extra work, just like another lead I got. I took over this lead, and then I was, you know, it's a long story. I'm not going to bother explaining the mentorship thing yet. You can watch my other videos for that. So I got the lead from there, and it's just like, whoa, you know, so crazy how it all happened, how it all went down. I mean, I was so scared, you know, I was getting real scared. I had a couple of other offers that were on the table at that time. And I was like, you know, like, okay, this guy's going to rip away my deal here. Okay. But I still have these things. And, you know, these deals were like not getting signed. Like, I only feel really comfortable about a deal when like the money's in my bank account, and the money wasn't in the bank account. They were taking a little longer than they said they would. They said, yeah, 2 days, then 2 days turned into 4 days, and 4 days turned into a week, then 2 weeks, and I'm like, dude, this is not good. Like, I'm fucking scared. Like, I'm legitimately very scared that they're gonna go back. I tried to close. He's like, no. So I panicked. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so fucked. And I just went out into the marketplace. I began proposing like a madman, and I got a whole bunch of business. And I got a new system out of it, how to, you know, have these VAs go out and send proposals. And also I have another idea I want to explore about using Yelp to contact businesses that don't have very good websites or SEO or search social media, contacting them and then maybe selling them on a package on the phone. Because that's possible too. If you can just get past the gatekeeper, the secretary, you could sell them. I mean, if they're tech savvy enough to be on Yelp and everything like that, I would be like, yo, how much are you paying these guys to do this for you? Because you know they're not doing a very good job. The site looks like shit. Your social media looks like shit. It looks awful. Let me do a better job for you and get you some real results. You know, we'll run some pay-per-click ads, drive some real traffic to your store, and get you some actual clients out of this instead of some, You know, like we could set something up where we put your phone number on there. We get you people calling you and setting up appointments. You know, like you get real leads out of this instead of some bullshit. I actually I have a guy in mind, a chiropractor. He's a little nuts, but I may hit him up and may just say, look, dude, you need to just hire me, because he complained to me. He literally complained to me about his business going under, and this was about a year ago, and I was nowhere near as good as I am now. Anyway, this has been a way all over the place rant, but this is how my brain is now. You know, it's just so out there. It's so out there. Like, I can barely fuck with, like, normal people. I can't. Like, I can only fuck with only, like, other entrepreneurs, or just talk to myself and be alone. That's fine. So that's about it, guys. I'm going to see if I can handle this new deal, and I'll chat with you later. Peace.